out still this morning. Gonna let the dogs get out and get some fresh air for a little bit. Go do chores. So days like this are not fun, but I am very, very thankful for some sunshine. Because if we didn't have the sun out right now, this would be bad. I know I'm a little bit of a weenie when it comes to cold weather, especially when it gets this cold, but my goodness, this makes my bones hurt.
Yeah, the ice is a good bit thicker this morning on these tanks. It's the second day of the freeze. See the air bubble. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, I see it.
It's about, looks like it's about probably 3 inches thick, probably out here in the middle, but
yeah, that's pretty thick.
yeah, it's probably 2 to 3 inches thick, I guess. 2 inches maybe. But anyway, you got to get it chopped out because they got to drink water. Yikes, a little heavier. It's going to be nice when my axe falls in here.
Yeah. You do a good job, Daddy.
Yeah, I do what
Good
I can,
job.
you know.
For some reason I feel a little like Paul Bunyan. So got tank number 2 busted up. Just seen the cows come around the corner around here, so I don't think y'all could see them quite yet, but somehow they must have known. They can sense there's a cool drink of water. And there they come. Been hanging out around in the back pasture all night. So they probably need to walk around. Probably freeze to death. Well, we pretty much knew this tank would probably be frozen. It was the one that was frozen the most yesterday, and it is, but it's just this wide open pasture.
Lower elevation.
Yeah, lower elevation and not much of a wind break at all, obviously. So I think he can handle this by himself, but I know misery loves company.
Hey, Ma,
What you
come
do?
here. Ma,
Yes,
I've
dear.
been knowing you for a long, long time. I'm fixing to show you something I have never showed you before. You've never, well, to my knowledge, you've never even seen it, but I know I've never showed it to you. Come here.
Okay.
Come here.
I'm a little nervous.
Look, it's not gonna bother you, little tray here. I just wanted to show you my asshole.
You're stupid.
What's where you? Don't step right here. Don't step down there. I busted my ass right there. Wait, come here.
You're everybody trying to make me.
My asshole don't even have a smell to it. I'm so sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cold, the cold has got to him.
These things right here are just like opinions. You know that, right? Everybody's got one. Everybody's got one. You know, assholes and opinions are the same.
All right.
Hey, Ma.
Yes, dear.
You gonna kiss my ass?
I have no words.
You want a race? You want a race?
I think this cold has got to the both of us, but hey, life ain't worth living if you can't have a little fun. Merry Christmas Eve, y'all. I'm up there shutting and opening gates, and my hubby's down here writing me love notes in the ice. How sweet.
You know, I'm not just a rancher. I'm a lover.
Oh boy, I think the cows are suspected.
Dang.
What is it?
I'm sick of this asshole.
You stupid. Y'all, I don't know. Somebody come get him. Please. Baby's got icicles hanging out their noses. That's nice.
Snot sickle.
Yeah, snot sickles. Look.
You can see where they've been licking the ice trying to get
Yeah.
water.
Out here is chopping it up for you. Y'all thirsty? It's coming.
That's the water tank there, surrounded there. They all swarm up to it when I get the ice busted off because they're thirsty. Hard to drink water with 3 inches of ice on top. Come on, baby, you can do it. Come on now. Come on. Come on, John, you got the crank, baby. Got the crank, got to put out some hay. I don't think you're gonna crank, are you? All right, this is crank the tractor, cold start the tractor, take 2. You can see I got the jumper cables hooked up here to the battery. Maybe we can get this thing to start. I don't know, the battery was a little bit weak. Anyways, I knew it was getting real close to time to replace the battery. We'll give it a shot and see if it'll crank anyways. Well, shucks. Maybe we'll let it charge a while and see what happens. All right, we've had it charging for a few minutes here. I'm going to give it another shot, see if we can't get it to fire up. Maybe it will. I need to put out some hay today if I can. There we go, perfect. It'll warm up and clear up in a minute. Glad to see that crank. It's been sitting here. Let's see, I didn't crank it at all yesterday, so it's been sitting here in this freezing cold weather. I think it was like 9 degrees this morning, and we don't have heaters on our tractors or anything like they do up north, but so it's a little harder for them to crank. And like I said earlier, the battery was already just a little bit weak in this one. But anyway, glad to see it fired up. I'm going to put out some hay. I hope the girls are coming to help me with that. And also got to get some firewood up to the house. Y'all look so excited to come put out hay. I can tell. What's wrong with it?
Cold.
Yeah, it's cold out here. You gonna drive for me? Got Miss Emma here. She's gonna help me put out some hay, and Anna, she's coming along there. They're gonna drive ahead of me and open gates and pull wrap off for me, I hope. And anyway, Emma, we're gonna go in this back pasture back here first, put out some hay, and then we'll come back and do it again. Yeah. All right, girls, here's the rules. No drinking and driving, no speeding, no texting while driving. Obey all traffic laws, or all ranch road laws. If you get stuck, you know where the 4-wheel drive's at. If you need me, call me. Just don't need me. You got me? All right. Don't mess this up. All right, here we go. All right, girls, y'all got the rules now? We're gonna go feed these cows and put out the hay. All right, I'll be right behind you. Be careful. Emma is 13. She's probably been driving for 3 years or so now. She can drive. She can back a trailer. She can drive the truck. She can put her under the barn. All kind of stuff. These ranch kids do a lot of things that most kids never would dream of. And I'm probably a little bit too loose on it too. I probably let them do a lot of things that maybe I shouldn't, but they got to learn somehow. I just soon learn while I'm watching and while I'm not. Kind of makes me think while they're driving off like that. One of these, not too long, I'll be watching them drive off, drive down the highway by themselves for the first time, then drive off to college, then drive, you know, getting married, just all kind of stuff. Just makes you think. Duff, what are you doing, bud? Do you want to get in? How come you don't just get in? Look at me when I'm talking to you. Hey, how can you say no to that? Now you can't see their head, but you see the wrap moving. Like they literally stand in the only place where you can't see them. If you look real close, you can see Emma's head right there. Anyway, the girls are pulling some net wrap off for me. I would get out and video them, but I can't get in and out very easily because I've got a dog riding with me. Anyways, I got that rolling done. I'll set it down and get another. This is about as high speed as they get right here. Try to let the bell up and down, help them out a little bit maybe. I double team that now. Good job, girls! I think Emma's kind of got tangled up in the net wrap. I have to go cut her out. They got on so many clothes they can't bend. Best times of their lives, and they have no idea. That is a good sign. It looks like the plumbing is thawed out a little enough to fill the tank back up. That's what I was a little concerned. We may have to haul some water because the pipe coming up into that tank was apparently frozen. This morning when I was busting ice, it didn't fill the tank back up, but it looks like it's doing good now. That is a good feeling. I'm gonna go check the rest of these tanks too before dark, make sure they're functioning properly, nothing's busted or leaking. Looks like Anna drew the short straw. She had to get out and shut the gates while Emma sits in the truck. Or maybe they're taking turns, I don't know. I told you earlier I had to get some firewood up to the house. This cold weather, we've burned through a lot of it. And I was just going to kind of, excuse me, show you how I do it. I don't know, I might give somebody a good idea. I've got a bad back, plus I don't like doing double work. So what I do is I take the fire, like a limb or tree or blow down or whatever. I take my log splitter and chainsaw out there and cut it up and bust it right there in place. Then I stack it on these pallets. I have these plastic pallets here. I'll stack them on it, and I kind of like stacking square bale hay, small square bale hay. You know, you turn one row one way, long way, another this way, then long way, and kind of crisscross it so it stays on there. And then I bought this shrink wrap. It comes on a roll, and I bought the applicator, and I just wrap it up, and then from then on, I'll just take my tractor and move it around wherever I need to. I'll take it, put it on the barn, and then let it dry out. And whenever it gets time to use it, I'll just pick it up with a tractor and move it where I need to move it. I'm going to take this one and stick it in the garage, and so it'll be ready for tonight.
About half the pond is still frozen this morning. The girls were trying to throw rocks, and that's where they went. Just sat right there. They're trying to see how thick the ice was, so just for giggles. That's what I thought.
The best Christmas gift of all. Yes, me and Tough is out here working on Christmas Day. And Pep's out here with me too. But the best gift of all, we're working, but I will not be busting my ass today.